Hi everyone, we are here today. We want to share with you something really exciting that we've been working on. It is officially here, our new podcast titled The Therapy Sessions with Erika and
Yvonne.
Yay! So basically, Yvonne's going to go over what we're going to be discussing on these really exciting episodes. So she'll take it away from here.
Hello, everyone. My name is Yvonne. Erika has already introduced me. I'm very excited to be here. This is actually an idea that came to us, and it just brought so much excitement. That's
Mm-hmm.
how I feel. I will be speaking to you English or Spanish. Obviously, Spanish is my native language.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna try to be as clear as I can be for everybody to be able to get the message. And Erika is fully bilingual, so if at any point I get unstuck, she's gonna be able to jump in and unstuck me.
Mm-hmm.
But today we are very excited. This is gonna be our first show, but in our podcast, what we want to do with so much love and good intention is to bring to you it's our hairdresser world, which we had been um,
Yeah, evolving.
evolving, and how beautiful that is for us to be exposed to so many beautiful clients that comes to us. And then also in the podcast, now we're going to be exposed to all of you, hoping that you guys enjoy it. But we are gonna actually be touching bases on the topics of beauty, obviously, cosmetology, all about beauty.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, you find us beautiful and
Inside and out.
inside and out. What matters is the inside. We know, but we are cosmos, so we're talking about the outside.
Mm-hmm.
So beauty, hair. That's gonna be our main topic.
Mm-hmm.
How we can help you with that. All the questions that you may have, we're here to help as much as we can with the knowledge that we have,
Mm-hmm.
and also helped. Everything goes as one. We believe, and we're here. We're very excited. So let's get this started.
Yay! So many of you know me because you maybe are one of my clients or you go to the salon. So you probably have seen Yvonne there. But we are going to talk a little bit about ourselves and what we're passionate about in the industry.
Should we say the name of our salon, our blessed salon?
Yes, Il Truco Salon. I
El
love
Truco
that
Salon.
place.
It's a
It's
beautiful
beautiful.
place.
Yes, it is.
Mhm.
It's heaven on earth.
Honestly, it has the best energy, and the reason why we're here is because we met at El Truco Salon. So thank you, El
Yes.
Truco.
Yes,
Yes,
thank you.
yes.
Big thank you.
So we were gonna introduce our passions. We want you to get to know us in a more intimate way. So as a hairdresser, I find that you have to be very passionate in any area of whatever it is that you do. But I like to speak about my passion as a hairdresser. And I feel like my passion for it is the excitement that I feel when I get a new client or even a recurring client. I love both of them. But when they're new clients, I feel like it's very special because we're gonna have a one-on-one consultation. I'm getting to know you, you get to know me, and it's like, what can I do for you? That to me is one of the most exciting moments that I get as a hairdresser, even in my career path, that it's been a long career path now. I feel that every time I get a new client, it's always the same excitement. So for me, it's like, how can I help this new client, whoever it is that's sitting at my chair? What can I do for them, or how can I help you feel beautiful, feel better, feel happier, feel fresher? That's my excitement. And then whatever it is, a challenge that you bring to me, hopefully it is a challenge because I like to work in
Mm-hmm.
challenges.
Mm-hmm.
um, then I'm gonna be able to achieve exactly or in a better version. That's the goal,
Mm-hmm.
to satisfy my client and to see you leave the salon with a beautiful, joyful, happy um, demeanor
Yeah.
and my client living like that. It's everything.
Mhm.
I feel like beyond the point where you paid me, what pays me the most as a hairdresser is to see you joyful, like
Mhm.
loving your hair and just being like, oh my gosh, thank you. This is so beautiful. That's the best payment that I can get as a hairdresser. Now, don't get me wrong, this is what we do.
Mhm.
We are licensed cosmetologists, meaning that this is how we pay our bills. So this is our lifestyle, even
Mhm.
though it's fun, it's beautiful, it's creative, and we have all of those beautiful areas because as hairdressers, we are very blessed
Mhm.
to connect all the time with different people and recurring clients. This is our job, and sometimes it's difficult,
It is.
and sometimes we have to formulate, and sometimes it's cansado,
It's tiring. Yeah.
tiring. So, with that being said, that's my passion, and that's a little bit of my world, which is a huge part of me in my life, and I am blessed.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
thank you.
So I'll take it over from here.
Yes.
So I'm a little bit of a younger stylist. I usually, when my clients tell me, "Oh, how long have you been doing it for?" I kind of give them the answer basically like, "Oh, well, I haven't been doing it a super long time, but I've been doing it long enough to definitely know what
She
I'm
is so
doing."
talented. That's all I'm gonna say.
I
And I
just, you
feel
gotta
like
stay
the
humble.
fresh energy is the best energy you can get.
Yeah.
And that's Erika.
Well, so I'll tell you a little bit about like what my passions are in the industry is. So I have a little bit of like a science background. I thought I wanted to be a pharmacist for the longest time because that's what mommy and daddy tell you. Oh, you got to do a serious job. And
Mhm.
so I worked a total of 6 years in a pharmacy, and I went to college for 3 years while I was doing beauty on the side with the biochem major. So I was in at that time I was like, oh, science was like my thing.
Mhm.
And so what's really like what I'm really passionate about is like blending science and hair together because you need to know science, chemistry,
Yes.
exactly. So you need to know how to combine both, which I love because both my personalities come together. And so that's what I'm passionate about is the blend of art and science together and also challenges. I love being challenged because I know that not only will the client be happy with their hair, but I have kind of like leveled up. I feel like
Mhm.
I'm constantly chasing a milestone. Like these
Mhm.
are like steps. I feel confident. Not only does the client walk out confident, but I feel more confident
Yes. It's
that I
fulfilling.
it is. It's very fulfilling.
Mhm.
And then also, I do specialize in curly hair. So that's something really exciting for me. Just it's a whole nother world of, information, and it's very unpredictable because curly hair, it's different
And
every
it's
time.
trending now.
Yeah.
Back in the day,
Hmm.
back in my days, because I'm older, back in
Yeah.
my days, everybody wanted to have just straight hair.
Yeah.
I mean, they will use their at home flat irons
Oh, yeah.
to have the hair as flat as possible.
100%.
And so now we have this new trends, which I feel it's also something amazing about our industry is that it changes all the time and it keeps us so fresh
Oh, yeah.
and learning, and we have to be actively learning if we want to be the best for our clients.
Definitely.
So yeah.
Yeah. And what else? So besides the curly hair, I also like, for me, when a client sits in my chair, I know that I'm going to solve a problem. So I guess you would say I'm very like by the book in some ways, but I'm also very free and creative in other ways.
Mhm.
So when a client sits in my chair, whether it be a first client, however, I know that I'm going to be solving a problem for them. So when they sit down and I start my consultations, which is one of my favorite parts, I love consultations. I ask so many questions. Like, I love it.
Beautiful.
It almost feels like an interview for them. I'm like, sorry, I'm asking you so many questions, but I want to make sure that we are getting down to the problem. Because when a client comes in, they're coming to you with a problem. They're saying, I want this, and my hair is not giving that. So they're putting their trust in your hands to get them to that. So I usually start like, when you look in the mirror in the mornings, what's bothering you? What don't you like when you look in the mirror? So that's the problem right there. Usually it's like, oh, no volume. So that means, okay, in your head you're creating equations. If I cut the hair this way or if I do this way, then my outcome is going to be that. So in my mind, I'm like creating little equations all the time, and
You're
it's fun.
creating, yes, yes, I agree. Consultation is everything, and it's
Mm-hmm.
so much fun. That's why I feel like when I spoke about new clients, it's like that moment of a new client where
Yeah.
you're just like really getting to know them and seeing if you if that if you're gonna be put up to that challenge, are you gonna
Oh
be
yeah.
able to actually reach that goal, the goal,
Mm-hmm.
their dream hair, their dream color, their movement, haircut with movement, whatever they want. It's so exciting.
It is.
But definitely, I we are passionate. We're very passionate in the industry, and I think that's the food of a hairdresser passion.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, it fuels us. It literally feeds
Yeah,
us.
that's
Yeah.
our that's the food. As
Yeah.
when a hairdresser loses their passion, honestly, I feel like their light is dim. It's done.
Yeah. It's definitely been dimmed down.
Yes,
100%.
yes, yes. But like in any relationships that comes and goes, sometimes it's up
Mm-hmm.
passion, it's up here, and then other days it doesn't feel as passionate because we might be doing something that we have been doing. We have not been getting something exciting new in the
Yeah.
share. But overall, we like to think that if there's any hairdressers, Cosmo, barbers, that we hope that you are maintaining your passion all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely. You
Yeah.
have to. I feel like a lot of the times that passion, like you can't get it from anywhere.
How do
You
you
have
feel?
to.
How do you feel that you feed your passion?
How do I feed my passion?
Mm-hmm.
I definitely feed it through, finding a balance between my creative side and, real business, real life. Like I have a personality where I'm always in the clouds and I'm always like, daydreaming, and I'm a Pisces, so I'm always in that mentality. And so allowing myself to have that creative outlet even outside of work, like I come to work ready, like fresh.
Mm-hmm.
So to what helps me with that is maintaining like a peaceful lifestyle at home and
Mm-hmm.
allowing my creative juices to just flow all the time. That's
Nice,
just
nice.
finding that balance.
Because I feel like Erika is a creative soul. She's just creative, and so even if this is her house, by the way, this is her space, her blessed space. It's beautiful, but if you can see around, which you're not gonna see, you will be able to see so much art and pieces that it speaks to her soul. So she is a
Yeah.
very passionate, creative soul. For myself, I feel like um, I'm a very energy person and create. I'm also a creative soul, but I'm more about energy. So if I feel like my energy is stuck and I want to bring it to a passionate level, how can I do that? For me as a hairdresser will be classes or a lot of the YouTube channels that they
Mm-hmm.
have. I mean, beautiful hairdresser work when they're now sharing some of their technique. Back in the day when I started, this wasn't up there. The only way
Mm-hmm.
for us to see classes was for us to enroll in a physical class where you will just go show up and they will have like hands on. But now I feel like the industry has grown so much, and after COVID, I saw a revolution of change
Mm-hmm.
in a very beautiful way in all areas. I mean, we're talking about exercises. Everybody's sharing their talents, and I feel like if we're talented and we're blessed that way, we are to want to share it with another because we're
Yeah.
all unique. So you're not gonna steal from me. I'm not gonna steal from you. We're just gonna increase that in like a more bigger way. And so it's beautiful when we do that. And so for me, a lot of it is it's taking classes. I have to be proactive and taking classes, learning new skills. Erica's
Mm-hmm.
great as a teacher. She's a natural teacher.
Mm-hmm.
She had brought new energy to the salon, and I feel like when she's so excited about a haircut or a new angle that she's cutting and she's creating a new layer,
Mm-hmm.
that to me, her passion, it's how what's the word? It's it comes to me.
Yeah. It's
what?
contagious.
It's contagious. That's contagious to me. So classes for me will bring up all the passions that I need, doing hands-on, or even just taking a moment for myself. And I don't know if this happened to you as a hairdresser, Erika, but just like if I'm at home and I'm thinking of a haircut, or I have a client that had already sent me a picture of what she wants to do, if I'm just creating and doing the chemistry on it, it's like that brings me so much passion and energy.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, that's my way, by actually doing and creating, and just like taking classes that keeps me in that level.
I love that.
Mhm.
I definitely have to agree. So I recently did a class with the lovely Presley Poe. You probably have seen her on social media,
Okay.
but she does a lot of curly cutting, and she inspired me so much. I loved her class because not only were you learning like the techniques, but she was inspiring us on like a personal level. So she was telling us that you have to trust yourself, you have to trust in you, because you can go to a lot of classes, and you know what the beautiful part is, you take bits and pieces and you make it your own. You come back to your space and you make it your own,
Our
which I know,
piece.
yeah, it's what you were touching on earlier. And so um that's where my, I guess, like sciencey side, or like, you know, my by the book side comes in, because once you know your fundamentals, like you can create anything with it. Once you know the anatomy of the head, you know the structure of the hair, like, you know, in your mind you create equations, you create possibilities. And it's like endless possibilities that you can create with, you know, different people. And obviously what you do on one client is going to be a little bit different on
Formulas.
yeah,
We formulate. We really do.
exactly.
I don't think that the clients, I don't really think that the people in general understands that we are actually formulating big time
We
on
are.
each client, and it's so much fun.
Mhm.
But what I feel on my personal level, and I don't know if that's your case because each hairdresser works different, but for me, I feel that when you start as a hairdresser, they always tell you, like, write down your formula.
Yeah.
And for me, that was like years ago. But I feel like the more that I stick to that rule,
Uh-huh.
the better that it works, because we do see a lot of clients. We are successful hairdressers, meaning that we're busy.
Mhm.
And yeah, once they go, let's say my formula work,
Yeah.
and I mix a little bit of G with a little bit of violet, and it was like this beautiful, stunning color. And I am so proud, but then I'm jumping right away to the next client. If I'm not writing that down, it happens that I see the client again, and let's say 2 to 3 months. And she's like, I want the same one. As a hairdresser, I know if I see the color, what I mix, but I'm not gonna be able to have the exactly the same mix if I'm not, let's say, if I don't have exactly that same level.
Yeah.
So for me lately, what I've been finding is that as soon as the client leaves, I'm going back to my core basic. Is
Yeah.
just writing down that formula, if it's 3/4 of this and that, so that when they come back, when I see my formula, it's like, oh, I can almost see the work alive again
Yeah.
in myself. It's like so creative. I'm like, oh, okay. So now, and then that's when I get creative. Now I want to add a little bit more G,
Yeah.
which is golden. Or this time I want to do a little bit more elevation because she's asking for more layers,
Yeah.
as an example. So for me, it's like I have to make sure, like, and then if there's any hairdresser, which I'm sure we're gonna have lots of you, creative, beautiful minds, it's good to maintain that core rule, which is
Yeah.
writing down those formulas or techniques.
Yeah.
I, as a hairdresser, I 100% recommend for you to maintain that, even though I know we're busy, we're so
Yeah.
successful, we're busy, we're back to back, we might not have the time. Take that, I recommend, take that time, 2 minutes, go into your system. Hopefully you're not doing the agenda, and by the physical agenda, you have a good system that's doing
Yeah.
everything for you. I mean, we have all of this technology, we got to use it. Take those 2 minutes, put it down, and then move along. That's gonna make you succeed and your clients are gonna actually love that part when they come back and they see that, oh, let me go back into your formula. Oh yes, I remember. They actually appreciate that so
Mm-hmm.
much, and they value you this much more than when
Yeah.
you just don't. You agree?
I'm going to touch on that. So
Oh yeah.
I'm 50-50, and
Okay.
I'll tell you why. So basically, I agree with writing it down on the fact if it's a consistent color, like let's say like a root touch up on a gray coverage, like
Mhm.
they're getting the same color every
That's
time.
easy. Yeah.
But a lot of the times, like with my other clients, they're going to come back a little bit different every single time. It's not going to be the exact same thing.
Agree.
And so the what makes it fun and challenging for me is I don't write down those formulas because I'm going to look at them and see what they need at that time.
I
So it
understand.
could be different, which my clients, some of them can use like purple shampoo or whatever. They do that, but then that means I have to go in and kind of like change my formula because oh now they're adding that
They're
in.
too ash. Yeah.
And so which I do tell them not to use it too often, you know what I mean? But I feel like every time a client comes in, it's a little bit different every single
You're
time.
right. The shampoo that you guys use and the products are everything. A lot of people
100%.
don't understand that, and that's why we're going to be talking about product knowledge today
Yes.
and what we recommend. And throughout our podcast, you're going to see a lot, you're going to hear a lot of products that we're going to be talking about because we see you, and I want this to be very clear.
Mhm.
When I have new clients, I always make sure they get all of this information. But we see you every often a
Yeah.
year, and I don't feel like there is an understanding of a lot of our beautiful clients how much it matters, the shampoo, the conditioner, and the products that they use,
It
how much
does.
it affects the color or the work that we're doing. So we are going to
Yeah.
make sure that in this podcast we are influencing
Yeah.
in a good way to give you knowledge of hair type, what to use, colors, and it's gonna be so exciting, honestly, because we're
Mhm.
gonna be feel like we're gonna outreach everybody, and we're gonna
Mhm.
be able to really help you in that area.
Definitely.
Mhm.
And that's actually perfect to lead into, our impact of the day. So,
Yes.
what do you think that, a little homework for the viewers?
They can
What
even, I don't know how you feel, Erica, but I feel like they if you guys can message us and
Mhm.
share with Erica, and I will take time to answer as much as we can. Honestly,
Yeah.
in our heart, I feel like I would wanna get to know you as much as we can.
Mhm.
We're gonna try to answer those questions, but share with us what are I'm gonna go to core. What are the shampoo and conditioner that's standing in your shower right now?
Yeah.
I want brands.
Go in the comments.
I want
We
brands.
want the name. And we're
And
not here to judge, we're here to
no, no,
guide.
no, no, no judgment. Honestly, I want you to feed on our knowledge.
Yes.
You utilize everything that we can help you because this is all free. This is coming from our heart, and we want to help everybody experience have a better hair experience. We're gonna start talking about as we move along. I feel like we might talk about health, like
Mhm.
we said, skin, but today we're gonna focus on hair. So I feed a lot from our knowledge,
Mhm.
which is wide, and she's so fresh, and she knows so much, and she's taking so much classes. I guarantee you're gonna benefit, and I know there's gonna be some other people doing the same thing, and I feel like you guys communicate with us, and
Yeah.
we'll get back to you. So today, share with us
Yes. What
what is it?
shampoo? Yeah.
Tell her, Erica.
What
She
shampoo and conditioner are you using? What shampoo and conditioner is in your shower right now? And
Yes, yes.
just give us like a one sentence, like, and why. So and so shampoo and conditioner and why. Just
What
like a one
is
liner.
what is that doing to you? Why are
Yes.
you maintaining that? Yeah,
Because at home care is like the number one. I tell my clients,
everything.
yeah, it's everything. I tell my clients, you invest so much in your appointment with us, and then you go
Yes.
home and you use like a $2 shampoo and conditioner or a $5 shampoo,
Yeah,
which
let's not
is,
talk about brands yet until we
yes,
understand.
exactly. And so you have to understand like the hair that you get done in the salon is 25% versus the at home care is 75% because we only see you
100.
two up to six times a year
That's
max.
it.
And that's not a lot.
That is
So
not a lot. That is not a
yeah.
lot. So what you do, I mean, as we go in the show, we're gonna extend it, but
Hmm.
what you brush it with what you blow dry it with,
Hmm.
everything, the degree, the heat that you're using,
Oh yeah,
everything matters, and we'll get to that. So I feel like this is gonna be so
it
exciting.
is. We're gonna have a
I'm
lot
so
of
excited already.
information.
It
Yeah,
just, I can feel the joy in me, and that's
yeah,
how I am. As you get to know me, I'm gonna be expressing my feelings.
yes,
But this is I feel like a blessed start for us.
it
We're
is.
blessed to be able to have this time to be together and to have this knowledge that we feel that we want to share to you guys in the best way, with the best energy. Hopefully you guys
Yes,
find this exciting
yes.
and what is it, um informativo.
Very informative. Which, speaking of
Yes.
informative, we're going to be touching on one product of the show, like product of the day, I guess you can say.
Yes. What's the
So,
product of
the
the day,
product of the
Erika,
day, drum
that we
roll.
picked?
Give me a drum roll. Drum roll, please.
We're excited. Boom, 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 boom. Here it goes. Here it
So,
goes. Here it goes.
today we are
Woo!
touching on the Comb Through Finishing Mist, which is basically a brushable, workable hairspray.
Yes.
So this is a staple for someone, especially in San Diego, where we have humidity, we have, hot and cold weather. It's cold in the morning
In
and
a
hot during the
day.
day, and then
Mm-hmm.
cold at night again. And we're by the ocean, so we have a lot of that humidity come through. But a little bit about this one is that it's lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy on the hair. Why do you like a comb through or a workable hairspray?
Workable hairspray. For me, that's everything. And I feel like we use it every day in the salon. And then we hear a lot of our clients, I don't know if you agree, my hair won't keep the style.
Yeah.
But I feel like at home, you might be missing the right hairspray. And it has to be a
Yes.
finishing spray. I don't like anything that's gonna leave it hard
Mhm.
or crunchy. You want to stay away from those. And today, Erika selected this one, which is fit. It has a finishing mist.
Mhm.
Is that come through, meaning that it's gonna look natural. You're gonna be able to move it and to
Mhm.
have that flowiness of a hair. But it's gonna seal it. It's gonna sustain the style. It's gonna give
Yeah.
it a little bit of body, and I feel like hopefully shine as well. That's for me.
Yes.
A hair spray has to have all those
All those
qualities.
qualities. Yeah.
So yeah, you guys gotta make sure that you have at home a good finishing spray always.
Yes.
And today we picked this one, which is
It's cute
Nexus,
and it's pink and
and
it's
it's
nice.
cute. And obviously, as hairdressers, we love cuteness.
We're aesthetic.
We're
We love
aesthetic.
aesthetic.
So if it's aesthetic
Yeah.
and it works, we're gonna pick
Yes. And then also like a little quick little how
you.
to.
Yeah.
So let's say that you are going to curl your hair for the day or you're going to use your blowout brush. So once you're done styling everything, you'll spray it on, which hairspray should not be sprayed here. They need to
Spray
be
it. Spray it.
out,
Let's see the
like
spray.
from far away. And I'll show you. So like from far away,
Mm-hmm.
at least like a good distance because it's supposed to be misty. And then after you've done, spraying that, you can grab your brush and brush your curls out or kind of, comb through with your fingers, work
with
it through.
Mhm.
And that will give you just enough hold for not feeling too hard, but also still going to get you through the day.
Maintaining that
Yeah,
good,
maintaining the style.
that hairstyle
Yeah.
that you want.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm so excited. I have to speak Spanish now because I feel
Yes.
like my idea was that I was gonna be speaking Spanish all the time because I feel insecure about speaking.
Which you shouldn't. You speak
'Cause they have
amazing.
thank you, Erika. Because
Yes.
they have a hard accent, and I'm sorry, guys. Hopefully, as we go, I'm gonna feel more comfortable, and it's gonna get better, more flowy as the hair that we're talking about.
As flowy as the hair.
As flowy as the hair that
I
we
hope-
leave you in our salon.
I hope my Spanish is as flowy as your hair is because I'm so pocha.
She's saying she's Fosha, but I don't think she is. It's amazing when I meet people that are fully bilingual, like they can sustain Spanish perfect, and you cannot even see that they speak another language, and then they jump into English, and then
I'm
you
a no
cannot even
sabo. I'm a no sabo kid.
you cannot even think that they speak Spanish. That's Erika. With me, no, it's very obvious that I'm Latina.
Un poquito, un poquito.
Un poquito, but Hoy les quiero agradecer a nuestra audiencia, los que están escuchando también latinos en español, los bilingües que hablan inglés y español perfectos como Erika, los pochos como yo que aún están aprendiendo inglés, español y tenemos acento. A todos yo les quiero dar las gracias por estar aquí. Espero que les guste nuestro show. Lo hacemos con mucho amor, lo hacemos desde nuestra pasión y lo hacemos con el mejor conocimiento que podamos tener. Si hay algo que quieran agregar y ustedes mismos decirnos, no, yo pienso que esto es mejor, siempre bienvenidos los buenos
Sí.
comentarios de un buen lugar y estamos aquí para ustedes, para el público en general.
If there's anything that you guys would like us to talk about as well, please drop it in the comments.
Yes.
Like, let us know, contact us. We want to hear from you guys. This should be interactive. Like, we want to
Yes.
speak to you. So, whatever you have on your mind, go ahead and
You guys this is all about you. We're doing this for you guys. We're not
Yes.
doing this for us. This is knowledge that we have. We're doing this for you. So make it excited for us. Really do make it the more excited that it is and the more input and you make us work our mind, work our
Yeah.
chemistry,
I love it.
the more passionate that we're gonna be to just record again. And as we go,
Yes.
hopefully we give you more podcasts that are gonna be out there for you and they're gonna be helpful. And it's gonna be topics that hopefully you guys pick. We'll pick topics that you guys mention or ideas. And yeah,
Yeah,
thank
with that
you
being
guys.
said, yep. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank
Cheers
you.
to the new
Cheers,
podcast.
cheers.
Woo!
To the best.
To the next episode.
Bye guys.